people often tend to confuse the difference between reality and truth. There's two differences between reality and truth. Now, I'm going to give you an example towards what reality is, and then I'm going to give you another example what truth is. So, reality is, we all know the phrase, perception is reality, which means whatever you perceive will be your reality. But whatever your reality is doesn't mean it's truth. Doesn't mean. Like, in other words, a man can get hurt or heartbroken over a woman. He can perceive and lead his perception to make him believe that every woman is the same, that every woman is this and every woman is that, and every woman's a hoe, or every woman is this or every woman is that. Same with a woman. She can get fucked over by a man and have her perception believe that every man is a bad man. That every man ain't shit. All niggas ain't shit. All people ain't this. All people ain't that. The man that got fucked over and the woman that got fucked over can have this perception. But it still doesn't mean their perception is true. Their perception is just their reality. Their reality is different from the truth, because the truth is that every woman is not the same. And the truth is that every man is not the same. In other words, if you don't understand at this point of the video, if I'm getting fucked over by a whole bunch of women running me for my money, and they keep on running me for my money and running me for my money. I'm like, oh man, what the fuck is these bitches running me for my money for? Man, all these bitches the same. Fuck all these hoes. These bitches are lame as hell and all this shit and all that. And then there's a whole bunch of other women that don't do that. And then same as for a woman. All these men ain't shit. All they want to do is sleep around and do this and do that and all this and all that. Well, there's another man, many other men, just like there's many other women that aren't like that. It means their reality doesn't align up with the truth. Now, here's an example for truth. Truth is something like nature. In other words, if I say a dog barks and a cat meows, that is true. Which means I go up to a dog, what's the dog going to do? It's going to bark. Unless if some of y'all walked up to a dog and they meowed once. Or unless some of y'all went up to a cat and they barked once. Or another example of truth. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's truth. Solidified in existence. That cannot change. You see? Truth doesn't change. So for there to be a supreme truth over existence, that has to be something that doesn't change. Well, we know there is such a thing. If you look in the nature of men and women, a lot of people want to talk about, oh, I love nature. Let's get back to nature. But then they forget about the nature of the man, and they forget about the nature of the woman, and they don't want to do that. They want to dismiss that. They want to say, oh, this is not. They want to ignore the full nature of the man. They want to ignore the full nature of the woman. And that's where you get your proof for truth, for the existence of not only truth, but of God. You dig? So a lot of people, they tend to say, oh, you are built of infinite energy. You are God. You are this. You are that. The world is never ending. The world keeps going on, it's going to keep turning and turning and turning.